Hello, Andre here with a new do-it-yourself video, and today I'll be doing welding. So under the bottom of this gate, I'll be putting a mesh under it so I can keep out the cats and also some leaves. So I'm gonna do some measurement now. So I'm basically doing the width and the length. So with the measurement that I got, I'm now going to measure the mesh and cut it so I can start the welding process. And to be honest, while I'm doing the measurement, I was nervous because I said, Jaja, welding. So these are the items I'll be using today. I got the welding machine for about 8,600 and something dollars from Amazon, and it was delivered by Go Cool directly from Amazon. I paid nothing additional. So now I'm using a pencil to mark the mesh, and then I'm going to cut it with a grinder. But before, I have to ensure that I get it flat so I can do the cutting. So now I'm going to cut it with a grinder here. And so right here now I'm measuring it just to ensure that I have the right width. And also, I have to measure it under the gate as well, because I might have the measurement and the tape measure, but it may not be the correct width when it's under the gate. Basically doing it in 3 different sections. So this is just a smaller piece for the end part of the gate. So now I'm cutting pieces of steel to put on both sides of the mesh. And again, I'm doing some measurement here, and that's perfect. So here I'm trying to figure out where to ground the welding machine so I can start the welding process. And this thing was too small to go over the iron thing here. So I say, you know what, I'm put it right here and then start and see what will happen. So this is the 6013 welding rod. I'm gonna say, all right, I'm putting in right there. So I'm put on my gloves for safety. Well excited now, but nervous. So I say, all right, what I need to do now? So I try touch the metal to see if it go come on. Nothing now come on at all. I try to change the amperage pony and then try touch it again. Nothing now happen. I say, right, that was going on so now. Anyway, I touch again and I see the spark up and thing. I'm say, all right, let me touch this again and see if it go work. Nothing now happen. So I say, right, that was really going. How come this one now work? I'm say, all right, I touch it again. I see it come in and I say, all right, yeah, go on with my thing now. Let me try it. Nothing still now work. Guys, before you start to comment, watch the entire video, then comment. Alright? So I still try again, nothing now happen. So I say, you know what? May I drive up on the road and I go link the welder man and try make him show me how this thing go. Alright, so I think I catch it. So I go on my yard now and I try to do it. And it go on. But boy, I tell you, it wasn't an easy process. I tell you. It wasn't an easy process, but me get it one little bit, and it just wanna burn up the mesh. Every time I do it, I burn up a mesh, and then it not even a stick. I say, yo, like, what me do different from what him do? But me still wanna go on. To be honest with you, it took me about an hour to do this. To actually get the little something when just show me a while ago, it took me like maybe about an hour for me to get it well on perfectly. So after welding now, I'm putting it under the gate to see, if it's alright. So I'm now using the grinder to get rid of the paint from off the gate. And now I'm going to clamp the ground to the gate. And also the steel, I use the grinder and just sand off the rust off of the steel as well. Like, I can never understand this whole system, because right here I'm trying to get some... this stressed me out. This like stressed me out for the entire day. I'm not lie to you. Look how long me I try to get something out of the welding machine and nothing now come out at all. Why this happen, I don't know. So basically I will just put in some of the thing from the rod on it, like create something so I can bond it on the under the gate. And now I'm using the grinder to, remove the burn parts from it. All right, so it's time for me to start welding the thing under the gate now. Yes, you might be saying why I don't have on a glove, but trust me, a glove is just hard to work with. So me just went take it off. Guys, let me tell you, I did this a million times. And that one little part right there, so it not hold none at all. So I take a grinder and I say, you know what? Let me get rid of all of the burn stuff for the pony and whatever. I'm gonna go try it again. Yes, when it come off right or so, I say, you know what? Let me not get upset. Let me try this one more time. I'm gonna try. Hey, yes, when you drop off again, me I say, no, sir. I want this for me today. No, man. So I said to myself, say, I wonder if I the material or upon the wheel section right there, so making a hole. So I put on my gloves and I say, I'm go try this one more time and see if it will work. So that time it hold, and then I say, alright, I'm go test the gate now to see, if it's the right width. And I say, you know what, I'm go weld the other side too. I don't even know if this is a way smart for do, but I say, I'm go weld the other side as well. About it though, it wasn't straight. I may actually take it off back and re-weld it. Now, I say, I create the other part them now, so me get my steel and put them together and weld again. Wasn't easy at all. Right here, I was doing the same thing that the guy showed me, and it just not spark none at all. Nothing me not get out of it. So eventually it start work, and I don't know what me do different. Me just touch, and me just see start work. So yes, I know it would be easier if the gate was lying on the ground. I think I could manage it a little bit better, but the gate is heavy. Me alone couldn't manage it at all. So I guess I have to stay for actually do the welding. I get some burn, you see, man. I hearted. But to do the other part of the gate, I went outside and went through the whole process again. And trust me, I'm telling you, this took me about maybe around about an hour as well to weld this under the bottom of the gate, because me I tell you, every time I weld it drop off. Me just hear it start crack up, and once me it start crack, me know say it go drop off, and it drop off so many times. See how many times I touch and nothing happen. So eventually I was able to do it. This is the finished product. It well perfectly well. Yeah. So the next day I prime it, and I'm not sure when I'm going to paint it, but thank you guys for watching. And will I attempt this again? Yes, I will.